All right, Denny. How would you describe Dwayne's performance, his attitude, and his leadership?
Performance, as far as performers went, I think from 1993 to 1995, that was the best player in the Big South. And I don't think there is, I mean, there could be some debate with some other players, but I mean, I got to see it on a day in, day out basis, and I'm gonna quote our former SID, Mike Ashley, who's responsible for us even having baseball at Radford in his own little way. Mike said that day in and day out, covering college baseball, Duane Filchner was the best hitter he had ever seen. And as far as I'm concerned, in my college ranks and playing some pro ball, I would agree with that statement. It was just watching him on a day in and day out basis was something to see.
Is there a moment in his career that really sticks out to you? And is there anything that was really significant about that moment?
His first practice, it's an it factor. He had it. You can tell when he went up there, and Duane at the time was, Duane's about 6'1", about 170, 175, and he is just launching the ball into what used to be the field hockey field beyond the right field fence at the Devon Center. And just, he came into a team that has some pretty good players back, and we could hit that year, and we did. And those teams hit for 4 years. 4 years Duane was there, but I mean, they plugged him all around the batting order that year, and and eventually he ended up by. I just figured it out the other day. He missed leading our team in hitting for 4 years because freshman year he lost by 1 point and basically came down to one hit. But you could tell his first day of practice with a bat in his hands, he was going to be something special.
And what does it mean to you to have him inducted into the Big South Hall of Fame?
It means a lot. I mean, I played with him. I hit behind him for 2 years. And I mean, I always talk about the lineups we had there, my last 3 years there. And he was part of two of them. And, it's just, and just knowing how many former Radford athletes are in the Big South Conference Hall of Fame. And for him to be added is truly an honor. And, just you look at his accolades, leading the conference in home runs and RBIs and batting average. I mean, you look back what the guy did, it's just crazy, and he being around him every day, he wasn't a rah-rah guy, but we were playing Coastal where, it's a big heated series, Duane Filchner showed up. I don't even remember Duane I can't even remember Duane having a slump. Okay, that's what a kind of hitter he was. I don't ever remember Duane in a slump. I remember I went through my senior year. I don't remember Duane ever going into a slump. And every time he made contact, it was on the line. It's just he was a special hitter, a special player. And we were truly fortunate to have him at Radford for those 4 years that we did.
Awesome. That was perfect. Is there anything else you'd like to mention about Duane?
I'm really happy for him. He's a reserved, quiet guy. And I know I'm breaking up, but he doesn't like that kind of attention. But he deserves this. He really does, and I'm really, really happy for him.
Awesome. Well, that was great.